So now we are going to create our first Ruby application, and we are going to run this command. Basically, this is a basic command to create a new application, Rails new. This is the name of the app. It's going to be Ruby Gems, and we are going to use the database PostgreSQL. So we run to create the application. It will also take a couple of minutes when being run for the first time in a new environment, because all the necessary gems need to be installed. So we generated our app, and now let's open it. Okay, bundle. Now I saw something yellow, Data. So we are going to uninstall Data. We're not going to need this gem. And also I'd like to clean the gem file. So just make it look cleaner, that everything that was commented will be just deleted. Okay, looks much more cleaner now. Bundle. And let's try running the application. So Rails server. Let's go to preview running application, open in the browser. Okay, it tells us an error. So we need to add this in our development environment. So we are going to development.rb. To make the search, I pressed Ctrl E. So whenever I press Ctrl E in the Cloud9 IDE, I go into the search. Development RB, we add this configuration, and we restart the server. Rails server. Let's rerun it. Okay, role Ubuntu does not exist for PG. So now we need to set up PG. We're going to run a couple commands for this. So one, we're going to create a user, name it Ubuntu, yes, exit. Okay, let's try once again. Okay, the database does not exist. Now let's run rake db create. Okay, created. Rake db migrate, but most likely there will be nothing to migrate, so nothing will happen. And running the Rails server. So here you see that we got a lot of warnings, and all of them are based on Ruby 2.7.0. Most likely the warnings will disappear in the next version. So now we managed to run our application that we have just created. But Rails now runs with Webpacker, and we need to also configure it. So we type yarn. So we are adding the node modules. And we are also going to open the Webpacker file. So config Webpacker, go down. So we're going to use port 8082 and public. So not localhost, but we're going to use this preview URL. So this one. Okay, and this will be deleted. And now let's try running the Webpacker port. Okay, so it worked. Now let's try running this command. Okay, basically Webpacker is installed. And we are done with this lesson. Let's try running the server once again. So we see that we have a couple of warnings, and to get rid of these warnings, we can also run the server with such a command. So without the depreciation and without the experimental warnings. So let's try running it like this. You see that with this command, we didn't get all these depreciation and experimental warnings. So we are restarting our server and everything works without them. That's it for this lesson.